You look down at the ground beneath your feet. It feels solid, silent, permanent. But hundreds of millions of years ago, there were no streets here, no cities, only a vast, endless ocean. Let time run backward, not decades, not centuries, but 300 million years. The camera rises above the clouds, above the mountains. The land slowly sinks and the ocean floods in, swallowing everything. The place where you stand once rested beneath warm, shallow seas. Sunlight pierced the water, illuminating corals, shells, and ancient fish. Every step you take is above a world that vanished. These oceans did not disappear completely. They were compressed by time, folded and sealed inside stone, limestone, shale, fossils. They are not just rocks, they are Earth's memories. Continents never stand still. Plates collide, compress, and rise. Seafloors are lifted into the sky, becoming mountains, plains, becoming the place you live today. A human lifetime in Earth's history is only a blink of an eye. But the ground beneath you has known oceans, extinctions, and rebirth. So next time you walk down a street or stand on a mountain or in the heart of a city, remember, you are not standing on ordinary ground. You are standing on the remains of a once living, breathing ocean. If you could hear the ground, it would not be silent. It would still echo with waves. Ancient waves layered sand and broken shells. Time pressed them together, turning them into the rock beneath your feet. The ripples frozen in stone are not random. They are the ocean's final breath. The ocean left, but it was never forgotten. You look up at mountains, but few realize they were once beneath the sea. When tectonic plates collided, seafloors were crushed and lifted. What was once deepest became the highest. In the world's highest mountains, we find marine fossils. A mountain is not just stone, it is an ocean, risen. You think Earth is stable, but it has always been dying and being reborn. When the oceans retreated, countless lives were buried. Their bodies became part of the layers below. Every road you walk on is built upon ancient deaths, and yet it is these lost worlds that allow us to stand here today. The place where you stand feels solid, unquestionable, as if it has always existed this way. But if we rewind time by hundreds of millions of years, the rock beneath your feet begins to lose its weight. The land sinks slowly, until the ocean silently covers everything. This was not part of the world above. It was the bottom of it. A warm, shallow sea where sediments settled layer by layer, recording the rhythm of waves and the breath of life. Stone appears still, but it is not silent. Every line, every layer of color is a language left behind by ancient seas. These stacked sediments once drifted, tumbled, and settled underwater, enclosing shells, corals, and the remains of tiny lives. When the ocean withdrew, they did not vanish. They were pressed into time itself, becoming what we now call land. Earth's surface has never been still. Tectonic plates move, collide, and compress at speeds too slow for us to notice, gradually pushing rocks that once lay thousands of meters beneath the sea up toward the sky. Places once crossed only by fish became mountains. Seafloors shaped by currents became plains beneath human feet. Height does not mean youth. It means a past that has been lifted. In human memory, this land belongs to us, but in Earth's memory, we are only temporary visitors. This place once belonged to the sea, and one day it may again. Cities, roads, and civilizations are only a thin skin on the surface. The true protagonists are the rocks beneath, quietly carrying the memory of oceans, extinctions, and rebirth. When we say the ocean retreated, it only changed its form. The water left the surface, but its traces were sealed into stone. Flat limestone, delicate layers, crushed shells. Each is the result of waves that once moved, struck, and settled here again and again. The place where you stand may seem dry and still, but on Earth's scale it is a sea only temporarily drained. There was no single moment when ocean suddenly became land. It was a transformation that lasted hundreds of millions of years. Sediments accumulated, weight increased, and deep below, tectonic plates slowly pushed upward, lifting what was once a soft seafloor. To humans, the motion is invisible. To Earth, it is simply a slow, natural breath. We think we are walking on land, But in truth, we walk on time itself. Every rock layer is a compressed age. Every step spans millions of years. When you stop and stand still, only a few layers of time-pressed sediment separate your body from an ancient ocean. In Earth's long history, land is not the norm, it is the exception. Oceans come, retreat, and may return again. The place where you stand was once below sea level, and in the distant future it may be submerged once more. Land is simply one temporary state of the ocean. In an age beyond imagination, the land where you stand was covered by warm seas. Tides moved in daily rhythms. Currents drifted slowly, carrying sand, minerals, and fragments of life that settled gently on the seafloor. There were no cities, no voices, only water and time breathing together, and those breaths were sealed layer by layer into the rock beneath your feet. The ocean did not retreat overnight, and land did not suddenly appear. Deep within Earth, forces continuously pushed tectonic plates, slowly lifting rocks that once slept on the seafloor. The process is far too slow for human eyes to witness, yet it is this pace that shaped everything you see today. Mountains, plains, and the ground beneath you that feels eternal. For humans, history lives in books and memory. For Earth, history lives in stone. Compressed sedimentary layers record ocean depth, climate shifts, and the rise and fall of life. Without language or awareness, rocks preserve stories far older and more enduring than any civilization. On a human timescale, this land belongs to us. On Earth's timescale, we are only temporary visitors. This place once belonged to the sea, and one day it may return to it. Long after cities fade and civilizations erode, the seafloor will remain, quietly waiting for the ocean's return. Before land became the dominant feature of Earth's surface, there was only water. Oceans covered most of the planet, slowly and relentlessly shaping its outer shell. The place where you stand was once buried beneath the sea, far from sunlight and air, sensing only the weight of currents and the pressure of time. It was a world without direction or boundaries, only the ocean endlessly rewriting the shape of Earth. Time does not need language to record itself. It writes through sediment. Every retreating wave leaves behind tiny grains of sand and minerals, covering the layer before it. Year after year, million after million, these nearly invisible changes become massive rock layers, preserving ocean depth, temperature, and evidence of life that once existed. Modern cities spread across the surface, their steel and concrete hiding the true nature of the ground below. Yet beneath every road, subway, and foundation lies an ancient seafloor. Places that once carried fish and coral now support buildings and bridges. Modern civilization is only borrowing the foundation left behind by the ocean. Earth never settles into a single state. Oceans can become land, and land can return to the sea. Plates continue to move, sea levels continue to shift, and the future Earth will reshape everything we know. The place where you stand is only one moment in an endless transformation. If one day the ocean returns to this land, it will not remember our names. It will simply flow, settle, and reshape once again. Cities will crumble into fragments, buried within new layers, and future life may discover traces of our existence, just as we discover ancient seas within stone today.